South Dakota American Choral Directors Association. And on behalf of South Dakota ACDA, I would like to welcome you this afternoon to our Junior Honor Choir performances. Before I introduce your host for this event, I would like to ask that you please silence your cell phones and be ready for a wonderful performance, as these kids worked very hard in the last 2 days with two wonderful clinicians. You are in for a real treat. With that, I would like to introduce to you Mrs. Judy Faust. Judy is one of the executive directors of this event and one of the co-founders of this event. And with Gloria, who she's going to also introduce, they put this whole thing together and do a wonderful job giving your students a remarkable experience. And I want you to welcome her as she will introduce the rest of her team, but please help me welcome Judy Faust.
And she and her husband anxiously await the birth of their first child in April. So we congratulate Mrs. Danger for the great work that she's doing and hope she continues to do it in South Dakota. Thank you. In addition to this wonderful concert, haven't they been doing just a marvelous job today? I know that we have recognized the directors, and I know we've recognized the parents, but some of you recognize that I was selling tickets, and I know there's a lot of grandparents out there, so if we could have the house lights up, I'd like to recognize the grandparents that came out today. As they finish the transition, I'm going to ask Judy Faust once more to take the stage to make the final introductions. And on behalf of Dr. Holthusen and myself, we want to thank all the choral directors in South Dakota and the many people who have made this grand concert possible today. Enjoy the rest of the concert.
I can cross things off my list because we got parents, we got teachers, and grandparents. I know I was put on earth to be a grandma. I know that. Okay, but one group we haven't, and we'll want the house lights once more time. We have a dedicated group of chaperones, and some of these people have done it more than 1 year, and we could never keep this group of 200 kids corralled if we didn't have a lot of help with checking in and so forth. So chaperones, would you please stand up and thank you. And as you notice, some of the chaperones are also teachers and also on the Junior Honor Choir Board. So many people in this organization wear many hats. Okay, our third year people in this choir, and so give me a high wave. Des Moines Keaton, Sydney Daney, Emily Delzer, Matthew Klein, Thomas Feifley, Rick Schleusner, Abigail Fred, and Daniel Mastic. Was it a special day today for you, Daniel? Is it today? I think we should sing to him today, don't you? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. sneaky way to get these guys all warmed up. And now, hailing from Minnesota now, but for many years, we had the privilege of having Dione Peterson in South Dakota and leadership in the Sioux Falls Public Schools and statewide in ACDA, and we are thrilled to welcome her back to be the director for the 2012 Mixed Honors Choir. Dione.
The next songs that I selected are all about peace, and it seems like that's a wish that we just can't get enough of. And I asked each of the singers to share with us what they thought peace meant to them. And so we all sat in a big circle last night up at the Holiday Inn and went around the room and shared our thoughts on what peace would be. And these young people are very deep, deep thinkers and had some fabulous things to share with all of us. We're going to use a few of those within our next piece. And in doing so, it was hard to decide which ones to use, of course. And so we ended up using a couple that are very fitting, and yet they also fit into the music that we needed. So just know that those of you who are parents, you must be doing a fabulous job, because when they talked about peace last night, it was hard not to get tears in your eyes. We're in good shape in this country when those are our future leaders. It was wonderful. So we'll go on with our thoughts about peace.
Peace is the army troops coming home. Peace is their families no longer alone. Peace doesn't deal with the war after. Peace is their courage bravely shown. Peace is a state of calm in the mind. Peace is being loving and being kind. Peace is being thankful for all we own. Peace is everything from our music to our home.
Sweet song of To me, peace is cooperating without strife. There is no pain or suffering. Everyone is at rest.